A Baltimore family went viral last week detailing their alleged experience with home appraisal bias. The couple also filed a lawsuit and in it alleged they received a low home appraisal because, quote, they are a black couple in a generally white neighborhood and because their home was adjacent to a majority black area. They sat down with our Larry Miller in their first television interview in their home.
The idea that the life that we built in this house would somehow devalue our property, that just was too hard for us to accept.
Dr. Nathan Connolly and Dr. Shani Mott are speaking out after filing a lawsuit against 2020 Valuations, its owner, and Loan Depot for violation of their rights. In their lawsuit filed last week, the couple says the owner of 2020 Valuations lowballed their 4-bedroom renovated home because they're a black family in a mostly white neighborhood.
This is really common, and people are now developing a language to be able to talk about it.
Like many Americans, the couple was looking to take advantage of historically low interest rates last year. After spending $35,000 on renovations, the couple decided to refinance their home. They filed an application with Loan Depot, a California-based mortgage company. The couple claims in their lawsuit everything went well and the loan officer expected the house to appraise at $550,000. The lawsuit claims the loan officer believed the $550,000 estimate to be a pretty conservative estimate. But when the appraiser from 2020 Valuations arrived at the house, that's when the couple says the problems began.
When he came to our home, things just felt cold. He felt distant.
It was their first time meeting the appraiser.
And I remember feeling the tension so much so that I tapped my husband on the leg or the arm, like I shoved him. I was like, make him go say something funny to him, make him laugh.
Right. To lighten the mood.
To lighten the mood.
After the appraisal, they packed up for a family road trip to Florida for vacation. That's when they got the call.
The guy from Loan Depot calls us. He let us know that the value of the house was $472,000.
The lawsuit claims the appraiser used a sales comparison approach to assess the home. That's when an appraiser uses recent sales of a similar home in the area to justify the value of the assessed home. The lawsuit states the appraiser violated professional appraisal standards by improperly limiting the geographic areas from which he considered properties to compare. The lawsuit adds, the decision to geographically limit the area from which he selected comparable sales reflected his belief that because of their race, Dr. Connolly and Dr. Mott did not belong in Homeland, an attractive and predominantly white neighborhood. The lower than expected appraisal caused their application to refinance with Loan Depot to be denied.
I think I get angry with the fact that you have Loan Depot who saw what we were asking for as conservative.
Right.
And then we, during this very difficult time, still managed to put together a rebuttal.
Right.
And they don't back us up.
Right.
They double down on the undervaluation of our home.
It was also during the trip that Dr. Mott learned that she was diagnosed with cancer. Months went by and they decided to go through the application process again, this time with another lender in a different appraisal company. And before the house was appraised, the couple removed any signs a black family occupied the house.
So then you start to get to the point where, you're looking for small fragments, right? Is there, a toy here or, a Christmas card there? And then you have to think about curating the house.
Instead of their proud artwork, they put up paintings like this.
We call him Appraising Jesus. This is Jesus knocking on the door.
A moment of levity, dealing with a situation they describe as embarrassing. Dr. Connolly even went a step further, asking one of his white colleagues to stand in during the appraisal.
When you got the number back from the second appraisal, instantly did you feel validated?
I don't know if validation is the right word. I think, again, I felt angry.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, why did we have to go through all of this?
The second appraisal would value the home at $750,000, nearly $300,000 more than the first appraisal from 2020 Valuations.
Why did we have to strip ourselves of our house to get someone to see it?
We went to the address listed for 2020 Valuations. No one answered the door and our phone calls were not returned. Loan Depot provided us a statement but did not mention the lawsuit itself, saying, "We strongly oppose bias in the home finance process." They go on to say that while appraisals are performed independently by outside expert appraisal firms, all participants in the home finance process must work to find ways to contribute to eradicating bias. The couple is seeking both compensatory and punitive damages.
There's got to be a message sent to the mortgage industry.
Larry Miller, WUSA 9.
Larry and our team have been leading the way on exposing other allegations of home appraisal bias in the D.C. metro area. You can see all of his investigative work and his special report, What's Your Home Worth?, on WUSA 9+. That is streaming right after this newscast or on your own time on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. You can also find it on YouTube and WUSA9.com.